What is up, guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Let's Play Episode 2. So in today's video, guys, we are finally going to Wigglytuffs Guild. If you guys have been following my Red Rescue Team series, you know we finished the story. We started the epilogue, so now we're going to take a break from that, and we're going to start on our Explorers of Sky. As you can see, we are the same types of, same teams, if you want to call it. Only thing different is that this time, instead of being a Machop, we are a Riolu. And our partner's name is Jessie. You guys may know her as Jessie Go Crazy. You can find her at Twitch and YouTube. I'll be sure to link those in the description below, but for right now, let's get on with this playthrough. As you can see here, the Diglett is having a hard time verifying who we are. You can see he's having a very difficult time trying to verify who we are. None of them we found on these parts, so it was very difficult for him to verify who we were. First guys, welcome to Wigglytuffs Guild. Unlike our last Rescue Team series, this is where the rescue team is. So this is the rescue team's head personal assistant, I guess you want to call it that. Mentor, maybe, I don't know. But this is Chatot, he's Wigglytuff's friend, personal friend, and oh yeah, he kind of runs the guild with Wigglytuff. We're getting to meeting everybody later. This is the guild master of Wigglytuff. As we did with our Red Rescue Team, we will be known as Team FightFire, because I'm a fighting type and my partner is a fire type. It just makes sense. Plus, I like the name and it kind of stuck with me. And Jessie agrees that it's a good name. You notice that when you hear that flash of, when you see that flash of light and that kind of double explosion sound, usually a boss fight occurs. but you'll also know that Wigglytuff does that, just because that doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna fight Wigglytuff. He just does it. I never understood why, but can't really question why the developers decided to make Wigglytuff the balk sound. As you guys can see here, this is our exploration kit. So we got two things. If you've seen episode 1, we've got the sky blue bow, which turns out to be the color of the bow from our personality test. No matter what color you get, you will always receive that color bow. We happen to get sky blue from the personality quiz, and that's what we got. So we got a defense bow, which increases our defense. It's pretty useful, but it drains your belly over time. I know the buttons are a little big, but there's not really much I can do about that. Well, yeah, this will be our home for about half the game, I want to say. But majority of the game, this will be our home until we eventually, leave the guild, and this will be our home until we graduate from the guild. Unlike our Red Rescue Team Let's Play, every morning you'll see the next morning message. It's just what Game Freak decided to put for every morning. Every morning it'll always say the next morning. Whereas with the other ones, like the GBA one, which is our Red Rescue Team Let's Play, we only see that when there's a story mission or something going on. And here we go. And we have here a morning message. This is basically a routine that they do every morning. They cut it down after like the first time. We cut down the first two and just only have it say smiles go for miles. You'll see that as we go on throughout the days. They only say smiles go for miles. And then say smiles go for miles, we'll get our assignment for the day, etc. This side is the rescue missions. There are two types of missions now. There's rescue missions and then there's outlaw missions. The outlaw missions we'll probably get into tomorrow, maybe, I want to say. Today we're doing the rescue missions that Charter gives us. Yeah, I think it's the next day we do outlaw missions. The thing with outlaw missions is that it's the same as rescue missions, except that We track down criminals in the dungeons, helping out the local police force. Bringing them into justice, we get rewarded for it, etc. So you can see here, an outlaw has run off of my most prized possession. This is our first official mission as an exploration team. It's kind of a final lost item mission, but you know, beggars can't be choosers on what we get. So we're actually going to give the defense scarf to Jessie, just because she can use the defense. And I'm going to equip my aura bow. Just because my aura bow boosts my skills pretty high. Also, like with the other ones, guys, we are going to be retaining the X-ray specs later on when we're able to do custom missions. I've got the generator, got the Wonder Mill generator. When I'm able to do that, I will use it to get the X-ray specs. The thing I like about this one is that we could also, as you guys can see, we can also use the touchscreen to go wherever we want. You guys can see here I can use the touchscreen to go wherever I want to go. Quite annoying, actually. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Oops. So that's sped up. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get back into this. But yeah, that's just another cool feature that they added with those DS versions. Is that you can use the touchscreen to maneuver around. You can use the D-pad, you can use the touchscreen. It's a pretty cool feature that they added. Gotta love when you set a counter but they don't do anything to you. Got to love it. So I wonder if I can switch the select and start buttons around. Let's see here. Let's do this way. It's pretty fine the way that is. I have no idea what any of this means. Yeah, this is where I want. Cool. Let's see if we can resize these. Okay, so we can. That's it. Now we can make these just a bit smaller. And everything just a bit smaller here, so that it all fits on the screen nicely. And that should just about do it. That didn't quite help much, but let's see again. Make that a bit bigger. And we're going to replace these two. Save that. And there we go. Oh yeah, that works better. Okay, there we go. We figured it out. I'm going to just move that start button over a bit. Move that over a bit more. Alright, there we go. Now we're in business. I know this is getting annoying, guys. I'm trying to make everything perfect. This is actually just a bit too small. I'm gonna be able to hit every button perfectly. Now what did I do wrong? Screw it. This is just gonna take forever. That's just better. We're just gonna just leave it like this, otherwise it's gonna be annoying trying to resize it and figure everything out. Yeah, that's right. For that, we can choose who we want to use for it, etc. You'll notice it's only the second dungeon, but we're finding gummies though. So we're going up in level pretty quickly. Which does benefit us on this point. Oh, speaking of which, I need to. Okay. Yeah, so we already did that. So many things I already know. Sweet, and a max elixirs in the area. You guys may remember from our Red Rescue Team Let's Play, we used Graveler Rocks as a way to deal damage to bosses and such. In this game we have off-brand name things. So we got Geo Pebbles, we got Mix Elixirs, we got Oren Berries. These are things for certain Pokemon, have different effects and such. Or it does the same, but it's a bit different. So you can see here it's exactly the same as the Graveler Rocks, but just different name. And you'll notice that a lot with some items here. So there's no boss in this dungeon, since it's just a recover mission. All we have to really do is just recover Sponk's Pearl. Yeah. Like I said, on the next day we should be doing outlaw missions, but I could be wrong about that. I know at some point we'll be doing outlaw missions. Which will lead us to our next boss fight. Yeah, when we do eventually get to that, it's not going to be too difficult. I'm really, with my bite, it's going to be very easy to do. I don't want to spoil what's going to happen there, so just make sure you guys are tuned in to watch that. It's really going to be awesome. You can see now both me and Jesse are level 8. Collecting more Geo Pebbles, which is good. More the merrier. Let's actually set these for later. There's 7 floors on this, and notice that in this game series, upon reaching the certain points of floors, whether it be a special area floor, etc., it will always tell you, like, if you hit the peak or if you hit the halfway point or whatever. It will always tell you in the floor name. So we just got $2,000, but Yeah. Yeah, just see what happens. Yep. As apprentices of the guild, they collect most of the revenue, and out of that 2,000, we only get 200. It sucks, but that's the rule for this. So there's gonna be special things when we see the moon. Other than that, it's just gonna be, normal days. We wake up, get our assignment, go through the day, etc. You can see we're already on chapter 3. And Wild Red will always be the one waking everybody up. We're gonna save and return to the title menu, see if we can get activated. We cannot yet. Crap. So you guys can see here, we can rename our team if we wish. At any time, if we wish to rename our team, we can. If we were playing on normal DS, we could send a demo dungeon to a friend. I can delete or save that as usual. So we can't do that yet. So right now it's basically still just learning the ways of the guild until we have our own freedom and such. We're able to freely do our own thing. Probably won't be able to get that X-ray specs. And like I said yesterday, we did rescue missions. Today we're doing outlaw missions. Let me move that over so you guys can see it a bit better. That can be hard to see through those X, Y, and B buttons. This is Bidoof. You can see that Bidoof is a rookie himself. He was probably the last rookie to join before we did. And he gives us the grand tour. this is Treasure Town. If you guys have seen our Red Rescue Team Let's Play, you guys will know that it was the town square. The bank was run by Persian. This time it's run by Dusko. You'll see some familiar faces too. This time the Link Shop is run by FightFire. You'll see the Keklian brothers are back. Kangaskhan is back. And we got your normal little townsfolk as usual. Also, we've got some new features here. This is Chensi's Daycare Center. Any eggs that we may receive from doing missions, Chensi will raise the egg for us until it eventually hatches and that Pokemon wants to join our team. What else do we got here? Alright, I didn't mention this on our previous series, but here we have Marowak's training dungeon. In our other Let's Play, I never showed it yet, but the training dungeon is run by Makuhita. Also, you guys may remember Zaltu has returned. This time he runs a box opening shop. Any boxes that we may come across on later dungeons, he will open for us. Bring it to him, he'll open it for us. That'll include certain items or such. And here, you guys may notice from the beginning of this, on the first episode, this is Sharpedo Bluff. In the epilogue, yeah, about the epilogue maybe. This is where we will live after we graduate the guild. So we just stored our money that you guys can see it at those 4 dummies here. And here come the Mero and the Zumaro. Sorry. Don't butcher me for that, guys. So that right there, guys, you'll notice is where our role as a Pokemon comes in. This storyline is completely new, and it plays into it a very big way. So we'll learn, but we'll learn later on what that is, but we'll learn later on what it is. But I know what it is. It's a dimensional screen. Basically, what the moral of this story is that the fabric of time is being ripped apart due to our resistance. And we have these dimensional screams that get triggered by certain things. This was the first of many. You can kind of consider them like visions, if you might. But yeah, we eventually learn what they're all about later on in the game. We can see there's a Drowsy with the Azura and Nero. Sorry about this. Keep forgetting to turn off notifications when I start recording. And you can see there from that bump, we're getting another dimensional screen. And you can see there, we now have visual to that scream that we heard. And it's Drowsy and Azura. Probably gonna let this go on for like another 3 minutes before we go on this mission that we have to do. So guys, that is going to do it for this video. We hope you enjoyed this series. This is the beginning of the series. This is episode 2. As always guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Also, if you want to see more from the series, I'm Jerry Nation, and we'll see you in the next video.